I hope you guys are all doing well and staying healthy. Today we're going to do a little brain pop video together, and our topic is going to be about emotions because right now we are all out of our routines. You are, I am, your parents are, if you have siblings, they're out of their routines. We're used to going to school and to work, and we're used to seeing certain people during the week and on the weekends. And right now, we are not supposed to be seeing a lot of people that we're used to seeing. We're not going places that we normally like to go during the week. So emotions are running high, so to speak. Sometimes we might be feeling really, really happy because we get to be with our family and get to do fun stuff like watch movies or go out for a nice walk, sleep in, wear your jammies all day, play games, read books, do fun things at home. But we also might be feeling a little sad or disappointed because we miss people that we love and want to see, or don't get to go do something that we really want to do. So we're going to watch a video together about emotions and kind of talk about how we can cope with them and some signs and things that we can do to make us feel better.
I don't feel so good. My stomach feels like it's twisted in knots. My heart is racing and beating really fast. I'm really nervous and scared about the school play. What if I forget all my lines? What if I fall on stage? What if I... You're right, Moby. I need to calm down. What are emotions?
Okay, so let's think about what emotions are. How are you feeling right now? Emotions, again, are what we're feeling. So think about how you're feeling right now. Right now, I'm feeling a little bit tired. And I'm a little bit sad because I miss being in class with you guys, being able to talk to you face to face about the topic that we normally talk about in school. Today would be emotions. But hopefully I'll feel better in a little bit, but I am missing you guys. So right now I'm feeling a little sad, and that's okay. So just think about what are emotions and think of an example of an emotion you might be feeling.
We go through different emotions or feelings every day, sometimes every hour. You might feel emotions like love, happiness, excitement, or pride. Sometimes you might feel emotions like anger, sadness, frustration, or loneliness. You might feel disappointed when things don't go your way, or worried about something important to you. How strong you feel an emotion depends on what's happening. I was sad when my favorite teddy bear ripped, but I was really, really sad when my friend moved away. When you feel bad, stop and figure out what you're feeling. Good question, Moby. How can you be aware of your emotions?
So Annie's asking us a question about how can you be aware of your emotions. Normally, we can read it on our faces, like if you've got a big smile on, normally it means you're happy, or if you've got a frown on, like, or maybe you have tears in your eyes, it might mean that you're sad. Usually you can tell on your face, but sometimes your body gives you signals too. And sometimes your body can give you signals that only you can feel or see. So it's really important that you listen to what your body is telling you so you know how you can handle your emotions appropriately.
Your body gives you clues about your feelings. You might frown and scrunch up your shoulders. Your heart might beat harder and harder, and you might even make fists with your hands. These are some signs that you feel angry. You might cry and feel like staying in bed. Your chest might feel really heavy too. These are some signs that you're sad. Right now, my knees are shaking and my palms are sweaty. These are signs that I'm nervous. Some signs are the same for different emotions, like when you turn red from being angry or sad. Everyone shows emotions differently. Well, when Mia's really excited, she jumps up and down and talks loudly. But when Grandpop's really excited, he just nods his head and smiles. Pay attention to your whole body and notice what it does when you feel a certain way. When you're aware of your emotions, you can help yourself feel better when you feel bad. How can you calm down when you feel bad?
Okay, so the question again is how can you calm down when you feel bad? And that could be when you're sad or disappointed, frustrated, or even angry. And I know at school sometimes we try to work on our coping strategies, and one of them that we try to emphasize with you guys is taking those deep breaths. If you feel yourself getting upset or anxious, take a breath. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And do that a few times, and it will relax your body. That is something that everyone can do when you're feeling upset. Another coping strategy that sometimes people like to use is using a stress ball. But unfortunately, I know not a lot of us have those at home. I know I don't. So you could always pick something up that's kind of squishy. I have a stuffed animal. So if you're feeling stressed or frustrated or angry and you just need to get some, uh, I guess, a little anger out, take your stuffed animal, a stress ball, something you can squeeze, and just give it a squeeze, and it might make you feel better. Also at school, I know sometimes when you guys don't feel like doing your work or you're frustrated, we offer you guys a break, and that's okay. You can do that at home. If you need to take a break from doing schoolwork or doing an activity at home, just try to tell your family, I need a break, okay? Um, that's okay. I need a break too sometimes from doing work. Sometimes I say, get off the computer and go do something else for a little bit. That's okay. You're allowed to do it at school and you're allowed to do it at home. I know sometimes just a good coping strategy is just getting outside, getting out of being stuck in your environment inside, and getting some fresh air. Fresh air and sunshine usually makes us feel better, okay? But there's lots of different techniques that you guys can use instead of screaming, yelling, or hitting to, calm your body down when you are upset.
Everyone has not so good days and has gone through tough times. We all get upset sometimes. The important thing is to calm down before you do or say something you don't mean. I like to take long, deep breaths. Counting to 10 or counting different things helps me calm down too. Exercising, writing, or drawing can also help. I always feel better after I talk to Grandpop, Mia, or Becca. They're my best friends. Sometimes you make mistakes, or don't do as well as you wanted. You might think mean things about yourself. If you want to change how you feel, change how you think and act when you're feeling bad. Think positive and say something nice to yourself. Remember all the many things you're good at. When you're upset, sometimes it feels good to help others, or play with friends and have fun. Just spending time alone can help too. Remember, when you feel down, you can choose to think and act in a way that makes you feel better. I'm really nervous about the play, Moby. You're right. I need to think positive. I know I'll have fun once we're up on stage. What's wrong, Moby? Now you're nervous too?
Okay, so again, emotions. Everyone has them. They change constantly, and it is okay for you to have a bad day. It's okay to feel sad or upset or angry, but we need to do our best to deal with our negative emotions in a healthy way by taking breaths, taking a break, going for a walk, talking to someone that you um, are close to. Those are all good ways to deal with sadness, frustration, anger. I know sometimes when I'm upset, I try to do something that I really enjoy doing, something that makes me happy. Can you guys think of an activity or even a person that makes you really happy? I know for me, listening to music, going for a walk, or talking to one of my sisters really can help me when I'm feeling upset. So it's important that we try to keep a really positive mindset right now, especially because we're kind of trapped inside. And again, things are not our typical routine. I figured we would try doing a little quiz about the video we watched, and I will just go over it with you guys. Since we're not in class together, I'll just go over it with you guys on here. So question 1 says, imagine you're having a tough day at school. And we all have those. I have them. I know you guys do. Your other teachers have them. It happens. So we're having a tough day at school, which will most likely make you feel better. Some of these might make you feel better, but there's one answer that's probably a more healthy way of dealing with having a bad day. Your choices are A, talking to one of your friends, B, crying in your room, C, thinking about something sad, or D, yelling at your brother or sister. What's going to make you feel better? Well, yelling at your brother and sister might make you feel better right then and there, but it's going to lead to a bigger fight, so that's not the right answer. If we're trying to feel happy again and feel better, thinking about something sad isn't going to make us feel better. So let's look at choices A and B. Crying in your room. Okay, sometimes when we have a bad day, we do cry, and sometimes it feels good to cry, but talking to a friend, choice A, will probably make us feel much better. Let's see if that's the right answer.
Talking to a friend.
It's okay to cry if we have a bad day, but a good coping strategy is talking to someone. All right, question 2. Moby, our friendly robot, slips in the cafeteria and spills his lunch all over the floor. He turns red, he stops talking, and he hides his face in his hands. Oh, how do you think he feels? Do you think he feels A, embarrassed, B, jealous, C, confused, or D, excited? Usually when something happens to you that makes you turn red and you want to hide and you just feel awful, that's normally something that would make you feel embarrassed, okay? Jealousy, excitement, those are different emotions. All right, question 3. Mia, she's playing soccer, and she misses a goal playing soccer. She feels angry. What is the best thing that she can do to feel better? All right, so you're playing a sport, you don't do too well. What would be something to do to make you feel better? Should you A, just quit playing soccer and do something else? B, Remember a time when you played well and that made you happy. C, stomp your feet and throw your water bottle. Or D, tell your teammates that it's all their fault. All right, let's go through these choices. Choice D, telling your teammates that it's their fault isn't going to make you feel better. It's just going to make your teammates mad at you, and it might make you even more upset. So that's not really going to make me feel better. Choice C, stomping your feet and throwing your water bottle. Well, that's really not the best way to handle when you're upset, especially throwing things at people. You could hurt someone. So if we're really upset, don't throw things and don't stamp your feet. Choice B, remembering a time when you played well, thinking of a happy memory. That's definitely something that might make us feel better, so that's a possible answer. Choice A, quit playing soccer and do something else. Well, I mean, if you really like playing soccer, you don't want to quit. And just because you do badly one day or you don't do perfectly at something on a certain day doesn't mean you should just quit playing or trying. So I think the best choice that we would go with is
remember a time when she played well.
think about all the fun
Becca,
you have
calmly.
doing something. Think about a happy memory. Remember, we want to try to keep our emotions happy and positive. All right, this one we're going to do in order. Question 4. Becca's brother breaks her favorite toy. What would be the last thing that would happen in the sequence of events? Okay. If any of you have siblings, you might have gotten in an argument with them because they took something of yours or broke something of yours. The first thing that might happen when your sibling breaks your toy is you might clench your fists and you feel your heart race because you're feeling mad. Okay. However, we know that when our heart races, our fists get clenched, maybe we start making an angry face, we know to start paying attention to our body so we can understand how we're feeling. So that's not happening last. After we acknowledge and know that our body's starting to feel upset, we might use a coping strategy or a calming technique by doing C, taking some deep breaths and counting to 10. Okay? And once we're all calm, that's the last thing we will do is we will do B.
Becca calmly shares her feelings with her brother.
Sharing our feelings. So after we calm down, we can share our feelings and
jealous and
talk to the person that maybe upset us. Okay? So normally when we're upset, our body might start showing us signs that we're upset. We have to acknowledge and recognize what our body's telling us. Then we might use a calming strategy or calming technique and a coping strategy to calm down. And then we need to maybe calmly talk to the person about how they made us feel. Question 5. Mia finishes her science project. She smiles and tells her grandpop about her favorite part of the project. Okay? So she's smiling, she's telling her grandpop how much she liked doing the project. How do you think she feels? Do you think she feels A, confused and frustrated, B, jealous and unhappy, C, nervous and scared, or D, proud and excited? I don't know about you guys, but when I am confused and frustrated, I normally don't have a big smile on my face. And when I'm jealous and unhappy, I definitely don't have a smile on my face. The best answer for this scenario is if Mia enjoyed her project and she's got a big smile on, that normally indicates that we're feeling excited or we might be proud or happy. So the best choice would be
proud and excited.
Proud and excited, D. Again,
wordplay.
Again, our facial expressions can tell a lot about how we are feeling. But guys, right now, like we talked about earlier in the video, we are not in our normal routines. You might be feeling lots of different emotions, and it's okay to feel bad. It's okay to feel sad sometimes, but try to use your coping strategies. Be appropriate when you're at home. Let your parents or your siblings or whoever's with you know how you're feeling. And if you need to take a break or you need to go for a walk or just do some deep breaths, that's okay. If you want to talk to someone, that's okay too. Um, just whatever you can do to make yourself feel happy. I know when I'm upset, listening to music sometimes can turn my mood right around. So also think about the things that you like doing that might make you feel a little bit better. I know sometimes hearing a funny joke makes me feel a lot better. And I know some of you guys at school like to tell jokes, and they do have a joke on here, so let's take a look. Our joke.
Why are frogs so happy?
Why are frogs so happy? Let's see.
Because they eat whatever bugs them.
Because they eat whatever bugs them. Ah, that was a cute one. Sometimes just a simple joke like that can make you feel so much better. But again, guys, I want you to know I'm thinking about you guys always, and I hope we can come back to school soon, but we have to stay safe and listen to what our governor is telling us to do. So I'm going to do more Brain Pop videos and books videos and lessons like this on the computer that you guys can follow along with. I hope, again, you guys are having a great afternoon. Do something fun that will make you happy, and I will hopefully talk to you later. Bye!